Hello and welcome to the Punters show. It could be our birthday edition, it might not be, that might be next week, but a couple to go for the year. Glenn Pollock, Mark Lambourne, Matthew Taylor.
As you would say, mate,
penultimate.
That's right, and a very important show as we review the week just gone past, because we saw two metropolitan meetings that were, well, they were the most testing metropolitan meetings you've seen.
In what way? What are you talking about?
Well, you got to Canterbury on Wednesday and the wind was howling, and it just so badly affected the first half of the program in particular, like massively affected the first half of the program.
And it's unusual at Canterbury the wind goes because it's quite protected.
But I think the wind was from the south-southeast.
When it was south, it's about the only place at Canterbury that it can come, because at the back it's sort of below trees and it's lower, and then the grandstand goes to the whole length of the straight, so when it comes through that part there at Canterbury, it's about the only time the wind will hit.
But man, did it affect how the races were run and the results of the races.
Yep.
And then we got to Randwick on Saturday, and like everyone's ready for rail true, and you know, let's get off the rails and let's not draw inside. But man, it was with teeth.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, they were running slow times, slower times than they should have been running. The track was clearly...
What, because the jockeys were thinking, I have to work out a way to get to the outside?
No, even in the first race, they've crawled home. Did you watch them come up the straight in the first race? It was like torture.
Yeah.
They ran 35, 6.
Draining?
Yeah, exactly. But I've got to say, Mark, for those who watch the Punters show, no surprise. Or the preview show, no surprise.
No surprise, but see...
What's this preview show? That's the show I got sacked.
That's the show you got sacked off. Yeah.
Kick on, mate.
So Dallas had a lot to say about the track renovation on Friday. But still, actually being there, it's very... it's such a complex beast that I'd say in those two meetings, if you went to those two meetings without form, you were better prepared than if you'd actually done a lot of form.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but I've got to say too, Mark, that you know, everybody go, oh, the track's biased, you've got to get off the fence, Yes, okay, it was probably on the far end of the scale, but for fuck's sake, every time the rail is true at Randwick, it plays the same, and every time the rail is in that position at Randwick, it plays the same.
A great day's race.
It's exactly the same. So for those who watch the show, I'm sure they're aware of that's the case. For those out there, do your work and actually understand the tracks play this way, and stop fucking whinging about the thing that happens the same time every fucking single time. Hello, kids over there.
Yeah, the only problem is, Dale, we will get to a rail true meeting where the track is fast.
Yeah, but that's again, no, we're doing your work.
I know, but there was the track should have been fast, despite the birdie draining. It should have been fast on Saturday. The fact that they left it as a 4 all day is something's going. It's like
it's on the track. The track having the track.
I just thought it was another race meet.
The track having walked it. The track's in great order. The track will be great next week with the grass that'll grow through, and the ground will, with the right temperature. The track's in good order. The track's exactly where it would have been.
The track's where it should have been.
A lot of punters, a lot of trainers have horses that get back and they flash at Rose Hill. They don't get the opportunity. Finally, a race course like Randwick was on the weekend gives those ones the chance to come over the top of them.
No,
also, there was quite a bit of Rose Hill form going to Randwick.
Yes,
wasn't it?
It was really felt it wasn't going to stand up.
No, exactly. Exactly right.
And it proved that way, didn't it?
Yeah,
it really did.
That's right. Exactly. So I just think it was exactly where it should have been. You know, I mean, it's been renovated. Obviously, it'd be ideal if we weren't coming off renovations, but as part of an outdoor sport, that has to happen.
Oh, anyway, look,
I think it's
another race meeting.
Yeah, that's it.
Jamie Donald, we saw him to the 4, thank goodness for 2. Lifted it to get it home, which suited me.
Well, wasn't that a strange race? Because
not for 2,
you had the
Medcount. When's for 2? Is it the same day?
Yes.
Yeah, Medcount.
Yeah, they followed each other,
didn't they? About for 2.
So the favourite got up underneath for 2.
You tipped for 2.
And Mandalon Kiss had done a Mandalon Kiss all the way around, but they'd run to sort of like a length and a half of for 2 and La Speciale, and then the two mares, La Speciale's going to take the lead. For 2 goes, I'm up for this. I want to race.
That was the one where the stewards considered the protest.
Yeah.
Have you heard? Have you seen the front on?
What the stewards considered?
No, we were trying to watch the front on at Randwick, Matt, but they just at the point that the horse was coming in, and it was after waiting for watching the horse come back to scale, looking at the still photo for about 2 minutes, looking at the side on, looking at the very, very slow mo. Then we finally got the head on, which was quite relevant, considering that was 3 or 4 minutes later. We got the head on, and just as it's coming in, they cut it. So it was really good for those.
I did see it on Sunday's show.
I saw it on
Retro.
Yeah.
And
Thoroughbred Weekly.
Yeah, there were grounds for questions. One of the I think the losing connections looked at it, and then the stewards looked at it, and they ended up letting it go.
Yeah, so it was right on the line. But yeah, it might have been. But I think also a lot of the grunts were contributing, especially at running out between the 3 and the 150.
Yeah. Do you reckon in that situation, I assume James Collett's got 55 years for knocking down the horse earlier on. Oh, yeah. Do you reckon when that happens, right? So Jason Collett's been a bad boy in the straight and knocked another horse down. Do you reckon that would have an influence on the result, like Mr. Murray or Mr. Rudolph or Mr. Van Gestel, who's in charge, said, well, you've been a bad boy here, so whilst that's got no relevance to there, we're not going to reward you for being a bad boy earlier on? Do you reckon that might come into play?
No doubt. But maybe that's why there wasn't a protest.
I don't know. Yeah, and maybe even Jason Collett being a bit sheepish because he knows he's done a naughty thing before. You know, it's very, very hard to get.
Anyway, I was glad there's no protest.
All right, just back to the top boys, man of the match. Johnny Walter, I think, gets the prize this week. Matthew,
did he go good?
Johnny McLeod.
Johnny McLeod, yeah.
Johnny McLeod.
John McLeod, Jay Walter, yeah. Both very, very good. And of course, you can get the John McLeod Hong Kong special. Daily Shots. So the Daily Shots on Fire. That's just a little $10 service. There's actually a
very good promotion at the moment with the Daily Shots.
A very good promotion at the moment for the Daily Shots. They tipped a 13-1 winner yesterday and have been consistently tipping winners across the board. You get about 4 or 5 tips a week, Matt, don't you? Thereabouts. Just when there's
well, it's almost daily.
Yeah,
it's almost daily. That's
the almost daily shots.
Well, yeah, it generally is daily unless.
Off you go, yeah.
Unless the meeting's no good.
Yeah.
But I think they're going about 133%.
Next year we're going to spend some money on
anyone out there with a second-hand chair that could want to see their share on the Punters show.
Oh, we might have office space this time next year. Who knows?
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
Look,
Studio. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Well, if anyone's seen Glenn in a studio, we won't be watching that show. How bad were you?
I struggle in confined spaces. I struggle.
You struggle full stop. Daily Shots. There's a package with that and what's
the Hong Kong deal's the one.
Oh, the Hong Kong deal. Hong Kong deal and John McLeod.
John McLeod.
Obviously, a big week for Hong Kong. Sign up for Hong Kong and you get John McLeod set for free for the next 3 weeks now. Yep. And there is the Christmas package, $199 for the Daily Shots and the Punters Bible. Is that right?
Yeah, the Punters Bible.
So that's a year's worth of those, which is valued at just over $1,000 for $199 for this week only. So go to the One to Follow side and just click through on our products link and you can get that. But yeah, John Walter, have a look at his stuff. He's very, very good.
Are we allowed to sell Horry's car on this show?
Oh yes.
He's there for sale, is it?
Yeah. I just noticed on Twitter, he tweeted yesterday that he's selling his... He's had it for a long time,
He's had it 7.5 years.
Yeah.
Is that all?
Yeah, he's done 150,000 Ks, as he told me. It's cost him $2 a kilometre. But it is a nice car.
It's a very nice car.
How would you describe the blue?
It's a funny blue, isn't it?
It's,
the only reason I'm not buying it. Otherwise, I'd buy it.
Would you? Yeah.
Not that I got the money.
You know the number plates on it are worth more than the car.
I know that.
Did you know that?
But he paid $370,000 for it, and he can't get 60. It's a beautiful car.
Yeah. It's
so he's done 300,000 Ks. And he's done $300,000. That's $2 a K.
$2 a K plus petrol.
Plus petrol. $2 a K is pretty expensive.
That's very expensive.
So
cars, man, aren't they mad?
You go to Gosford and back, costs you $400.
What's he getting to replace it with?
Another $400,000 model, which in 7.5 years I intend to buy. But I hope he gets a better colour.
Yeah.
I like the colour. Yeah.
That baby sort of blue.
Baby poo blue.
Pewter blue?
Yeah. I don't think it's a great colour. It's a little bit gay.
Well, his wife's his saying he's gay.
I don't even know if I'm allowed to say these things anymore.
Glenn?
Yeah?
As if you care what you are allowed to say or not. All right, so yeah.
Tournament, what happened? Freelance won again. Well done, Freelance. Great work.
Freelance, yes.
What, a dual winner?
Well, he had it well. I think
he won 2 weeks back?
I think he was on his 8th rebuy with like 1 round of things to go, and he put it all on.
He backed Backman, and then he put like 162 on some $1.80 favourite in Adelaide.
10,000 on Backman. So he's all in for his 8th go on Backman. It's lobbed. That hasn't gone to the front. Then he's taken his dividend of 100,000, put a place on a favourite, which paid say $1.70 place, bumped up to 170,000. Walks away 6,500 or whatever it was. A great effort.
Cool playing, eh?
Cool playing. Freelance, you know how to play the tournament, and for everyone out there, you've got to understand. If you're going to come on the tournament and have 800 on this and 800 on that, you won't be winning.
And how many
rebuys?
How many rebuys for Glenster?
3 regulation did me 330. As one of
There's
the tweets said.
Oh well, we'll get to the tweets
Hashtag
later on.
doesn't find the line. Hashtag can't go. And I wrote back, hashtag hard to argue.
We did.
If you can't
we did
find
meet. We did. We were very supportive on you this show. We sort of said. So I think it was in correlation to Ware Shaw, wasn't it, Mark?
3 or
Who
4.
was favourite, 12 to 1. So that's now Glenn in the tournaments.
Yes.
Favourite.
Exactly.
Fuck off.
There it was. Okay, but they're great fun. I'm enjoying them, and I know everyone out there is enjoying them. It was the first time they got over the $25,000. So this time,
Is that right?
Yeah,
top better didn't have to put in, but the extra we got about $600 or $800 over, and then of course that goes straight back into the tournament.
That's
so
exactly
the
right,
prize pool goes. It's not like
The-
top better takes it off the top.
That's right. The 25,000 a week tournament is just enormous. So jump on board. Of course, you can qualify all week through tournaments. Just go to topbetter.com.au. Click on tournaments, and you'll see there's little sprint tournaments. There's nighttime tournaments. There's Wednesday
There's a lot of
tournaments.
things.
Tournaments
Yeah.
all through the week to
You've
jackpot
gotta-
into the.
You've got to be aggressive with it though.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to come on and pander, you'll go all right, but you won't win. And I think, but then also if you chip along, some people might try to win because there's
Hey.
good money for 10th.
Yeah.
That's right. Exactly right.
No,
You put in 100, you run
You
fourth
might-
or fifth, you get 1,000 at least.
You get a couple of thousand.
Yeah.
For 10th, you get like $600 or $700.
exactly.
Maybe that's the way.
Maybe
you
it's
play
not a
it.
bad strategy.
Maybe you want to build a bank that way, and then
That's
get
actually- that's
yourself
actually-
6 or 7 rebuys, and then that's the week you'll be aggressive.
10th you're only going to need. At times you're only going to need 10,000, aren't you?
What I'm saying is a million ways
Yeah,
to play it.
that's right.
So get involved,
They could
look into it.
They could
The
be
more I
play.
spruik it, the worse it is for me. So anyone think I'm spruiking?
Well, that could be the
because
smart play. That just you put the 100 in to win, back yourself 5 to 1 to run 10th through 11th and play straight back.
straight bat. And then you can maybe build your top better bank up.
Yeah.
You got credit there to have a bet during the week if you want to, or if you want to get into the tournament when you really like a man. So I've got 7 or 8 rebuys. This is the day I'm going to go for the 7,000, like Freelance did.
Yeah.
And well done to Freelance. You played it the right way. That's how I've always tipped the play.
So this is how good. It's just all those different strategies, all those
It's
different
very
ways.
interesting.
Yeah, different
And
way
it's
of
not
betting.
like it's very interesting we're talking about winning a pineapple cake. $6,500 is a bit of money.
Yeah, and I had a couple of people texting me saying the tournament's doing their head in, like good punters. They're all regular.
Yeah,
they're buying.
it's the
they're buying
difference.
in.
It's the difference between playing great Vegas poker and playing pub poker. You go to the pub poker, or at pub poker, the really good poker players cannot find the line.
Yeah.
Because the pub
they get
poker.
asked out.
Yeah, but they get in with kings and old mate 7-2 calls. She comes out 7-7-2, and they go, "How'd you do that to me?" And you go, "Pub poker."
Yeah.
But it wouldn't happen in Vegas because they'd throw away 7-2.
Yeah.
The tournament's a bit like that. So the good punters out there, you've got just as much chance as them,
Yeah, exactly, which we've seen.
which is what makes it great.
Yeah, exactly. And, yeah.
And every
And
person,
everything.
every person that's got involved that's finishing the prize money has tweeted, "I really enjoyed that."
Yeah.
Whereas you can go
got
the
a great
races,
thrill out of
it.
you can go the races
Yep.
and win and have a shit day because you should have won more. You didn't do the right
Yep.
thing. You're a fucking wombat. You're a walking nutcase. A la photo of me.
It's a happy feeling. Even
It is a happy
if
feeling.
you lose and you're out and you've rebuyed a few times.
I did 330. I was appreciative of the chance.
Yeah, exactly right. It's a lot better feeling.
But it's
Tournaments.
It's also the only way to play like you used to play. So once upon a time, all the punters were at the track, right? So you knew how everyone was going
Yeah.
because you observed them betting. Now, with Cyberland, you don't observe anyone.
No
betting,
one knows
right?
how you're going.
Yeah.
Except if there's a leaderboard.
Yes, exactly. And we have a leaderboard.
Is
So
that-
suddenly,
Excellent
it's-
point, Mark.
And the good thing about the leaderboard too is you can see where you are with the race to go. When they jump, as soon as they jump, you can go to their name and see what their bets are, and you
Yeah.
can death ride them.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
pull their tail, say, "Oh, that has to win for him to beat me."
Yeah,
It's interesting.
yeah. Exactly.
And I've got to say that Top Better have done a good job
Exactly.
updating all the time. They've made it a lot better.
Um,
the rebuy's fantastic.
the
Just click a
yeah.
button, you're back in.
And what we'll have in the next, what we're developing right now, is the ability to have teams, especially this will be especially for our really big ones, is that you'll be able to just go online, form a team, and then just click into that team.
We've
and
got to
buy-
work
and-
on that.
and-
You've got to, like, in the new year, work on we've got to work on Melbourne Cup Car, $1 million tournament, 1,000 in.
Really? You think?
Because you've spoke about it. Are you really going to do it?
Would you think that might be not a good idea for the championships, Glenn?
Fucking, I'm going to fucking have 10,000 times. I'm going to have 10 fucking goes.
We won't announce it just yet, but it wouldn't be a silly idea for the championships, would it, Glenn? A $1 million tournament.
It'd be a great idea.
Yeah, thanks for thinking of it.
I just want to get like 600,000 in my Top Better account and then stick it on something at twos at the end of the championships as well. Just go, yeah, what is the difference?
She's clean a place.
People say, why am I such a big gambler and I have money? Because I
Yeah.
go, well, I'm so used to having no money all the time. I get back to my comfortable lifestyle when I'm broke. It's not like I'm brave. I'm just more comfortable being broke. It's not like I'm brave.
Yeah. You're actually scared to have money.
Yeah, so I'll chuck it on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, old
Get
mate.
that away from me.
Oh, I'm more comfortable with like, you know.
Oh, then again, you are. Hang on, when you've got section in your pocket and you're bouncing.
I do.
What about this?
I do walk around like a big dick, don't I?
What about this? You know how he's been filthy on punting and all this sort of stuff. After something won early and he was on it. I can't remember what it was. Torgerson. He's there sitting in the pedigree just sort of to himself, and I was next to him. You know, he was just around. I love punting. Punting's great.
Mate, you singing
I'll
like
tell
that.
you.
He was singing.
I can make it worse for you. I'm at Kembley yesterday doing 10 or something and just couldn't talk.
Yeah.
Glenn had just rode that winner for Baker,
Yeah.
like Egyptian, whatever.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
like couldn't believe dirty, filthy Glenn, and there's Glenn on a 25 chance in the next race. It paraded like an absolute bunny rabbit. Jeez, it was in great nick. And I just kept going off 50 on Betfair, 50, 50. I get better than me. I'm about to watch the race and like this wins me 2, 3, and Glenn wins me 8. I'm doing 10. And there's Glenn in front in Kembla, right? And I'm there at the tournament. Go Glenn! Go Glenn! Like the biggest slut that ever lived. And like it was completely $1.01. It was fucking home. And then all of a sudden Mowgli, who got a bit of squeeze, came right at it and the caller couldn't pick it. And I was half cheering Mowgli because I was so disgusted with myself going, go Glenn, go Glenn. It's like bad when I was going, go Robert that day. When you're a punter, you are a disgusting.
Yeah, disgusting.
Anyway, thank God you got the photo, Glenn. I don't know how you didn't win easier, but you did. You won. So.
All right, well,
Jess Taylor, she should have won.
all right, moving on to the meeting. First and foremost, James Mack looked very happy to win on a stern, boys.
That was interesting.
Very well backed.
TP?
Yes.
TP?
Well, that was, in fact, that was a curious betting race because despite the backing for the how now Brown Cow Howards, the favourite still had plenty of support.
Oh my word, the favourite was rock solid for 35 minutes of the betting, and in the last 5 minutes, it was one-way traffic for a stern. When the money came at about
But
the
even
6 minute
then,
mark.
the favourite didn't like.
It still didn't get to $1.80 or anything, did it?
No.
So was this the horse that had no barotrail vision?
Well, it had
no
no
barotrail
barotrail vision, yeah, exactly. Which
That was-
I think is a very fair talking point
Was
right
that
now.
because of the breakdown?
There was a
or
breakdown,
or
so
they
they
had
so
different
we're not allowed to see the fact
So
that the horse.
is that the official line?
I believe so, yeah.
So they've come out and said we've withdrawn that footage because of.
I believe so.
Why?
Because the horse died.
We were
Because
looking
of,
for was it the week before we were looking for
Yeah,
a replay?
yeah.
So yeah, it is the same one then.
So
I
when
felt-
a horse
I
broke
went to
down in the
Sky
trial
Racing.
and died, and we can't see the footage of the trial.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sky Racing. You go to the Sky Racing website where they have the trials. You have to watch them 1, 2, 3. Once you get to 10, then it comes up. Because of the fatality, we're not showing it.
Oh, okay, fair enough. And Racing New South Wales don't show it, or?
No, Racing South Wales is just saying no vision.
Well, supply. I assume that Sky is supplying there is actually.
That is disgusting.
It's just wrong, isn't it?
I didn't know. I went to watch the trial. I said no vision. I thought, oh, technical error.
The camera's broken down.
Yeah. No, you could see it if you were live streaming it in, you could see it. But yeah, so
It's like at the moment we've got this all the talk back this morning as another boy died at Stereophonic for taking drugs, and everyone's going, "This is a trade you need to check bills." And
anyway, so
yeah. So I don't know what made me bring that up then.
I don't know.
We were talking about something before that.
We were talking
Oh,
about
the dead horse.
Yeah, dead
So now
horse.
we can't see a horse break down, so it costs us money.
Well, that's right. Well, I mean, because that trial was what 10 lengths slower than the Superstar Regimental Force.
Okay, so
it's probably caused.
But hang on, is it because they don't want to offer that footage to the Dougalls?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's right.
That's why. Who don't bet and are not involved in it.
Yeah, so they can then
But the
put
only
that
people
footage
that will
up.
watch that
Right,
trial
but I mean-
are people that want to bet on the race. So they've
Well, but
And
then
people want to use that
There's
trial for political ends.
yeah.
Yeah.
But isn't that again hiding from the fact that yes, okay, we are in an industry that if a horse falls over, it dies.
Yeah,
but if a horse,
they are hiding, but
Yeah.
they're also they're sort of being cautious, I suppose.
But they carry on more about horses than when jockeys die.
What about there's some couple in America just killed 14 people? Do you think the humans are really going that good?
Exactly.
Are we a good example?
well, but the thing, I mean, if a horse falls over, the chances are it breaks its legs and it dies because it can't survive. Now it's going to do that in a paddock if it's running free as a Brumby as well too.
Yeah.
So like.
I know, but
Just
there's no
argue
footage
reality.
of those paddock breakdowns.
But argue reality is that I mean, yeah, okay, it's a horse injures itself, it's likely to die. I mean, no, but we're facetious. You'd rather not see it, but God,
The torture is, Dal, that we've been given opportunity to watch all this stuff And if you say that we can't watch something, it's awful.
Well, I'm not sure
Because
where the
we-
horse broke down, but they could have at least given us the last 400 metres. Just something.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
make it a
Yeah,
bit of
cut
effort.
the.
Yeah, if you don't need us to see
Yeah.
that, fine. Let's just see how they hit the line.
Yeah, but I mean, because that trial was 10 lengths slower than the other trial. Now that could have been caused. I've got no idea because I haven't seen it. That could have been caused by the horse might have been in front, fallen over. They've all had to go to the outside rail and come back again, and hence why.
Okay.
Hence why.
In America, I notice these things when you see a MA movie. Those little titties pop out. They pixelate those little breasticles in America. Why can't we pixelate the horse that died?
Exactly.
Great idea.
Well, it's
Punter
not-
show, always thinking.
Pixelate.
Why can't you pixelate the dead horse?
Yeah.
Just as it like whatever it does, it just goes pixelated. We see
Yeah.
the other horses. It's like when the nippies pop out in those America. You don't see the
Great idea. Really good idea.
It was a real.
It's not that hard to work out.
It was extremely disappointing, basically.
That's just legless. It's typical of Racing New South Wales and the ATC that everybody in control has a lack of interest in wagering and in the industry. They have jobs.
It'd be interesting to find out who was the one that made that call.
I'd like to find out who made
Anyway,
it.
J Mac looked pretty happy with himself.
J
didn't
Mac,
he?
he looked
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I'm surprised he
didn't
wasn't. He was not ruled out riding for the rest of the meeting for throwing his shoulder out. How high he got
I
up.
saw
How excited was
Munsey
he?
saying that Astern was, heavily backed in
Yeah.
the slipper.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if J Mac had tipped a few mates in. Who knows?
Who would know?
Oh, and who
What
could
did
blame
the
J Mac?
parade yard say?
I marked it second. Didn't think it was above, but the comment I said easily the best horse in the race.
That's
Yeah,
right.
but neither.
But one looked like a little rocket, so I've got a tipping side to do. So I said, well, I got to put the favourite on top from Astern, but beware because this horse is the real deal.
Yeah. I think the
And,
comment.
and
right.
once Astern was in front of the
He
other
put
one,
him out of his comfort zone straight away.
Yeah.
the race, it was not going to get
Yeah.
past it.
No, it was.
on just
I
landing our mile lane.
and Glenn said no bet, and I think it was almost the.
I just couldn't bet.
What regiment of force it's called, isn't it? It was almost the default tip. It wasn't. I think the comment we sent out, no $1 million star, but
Yeah, I
in
sent-
the ticks all
I-
boxes for today. I think
sent
that's
him
what
out
we said.
Favourite Astern, Nicholas. I mean, there was just it was nowhere to go.
Yeah.
And you wanted to be on. You wanted it. Nicolene was the one you wanted to be on, but it was scary.
And it was scaring up to, but it's a great type too.
Yeah.
A really good type.
Mm.
Good. Looks a hot little race. Don't want him to do a favourite. Certainly want to be.
What are you
involved
saying
in
about
the
the race, Mark? I thought it was
For the eye, first two.
Yeah, sure.
First.
okay.
Absolutely.
A lot slower than the other road, the 1,000 metre race in London.
Well, the day was a bit complicated. It was a bit complicated by wind.
Yeah.
And I think that the 2-year-olds ran on a track that was a bit shifty.
Yeah, yep, fair enough.
Also, Stern got up the inside there to get control of that race.
Yeah.
Because it was the first race of the day, maybe that shows the time factor. Stern's a real deal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what
Plenty of
about
improvement.
HNBC? Is he
HMBC?
coming, happening, or
Well, can he get the job done to the slipper day? He seems to get
That's
them
right.
really.
Yeah, well, mate.
This time of year, he goes good,
Right.
and then the shit hits the fan. He gets the.
What do you have? 3 or 4 winners there on Saturday, but I mean, isn't entitled to?
trained to treble? That's right.
Two
I
of them.
I said
fell
Astern
on.
was the best type. I tipped Patau on top. Medco I had in the numbers, so they weren't surprises to me.
No.
They were parading better because I've been having him out of the
Yeah.
numbers.
But I would imagine for the Godolphin Empire, winning 3 races on December 4 at Randwick is as important as winning Group 1 races in Flemington.
I know.
I don't think that's really going to make a major difference to their
He
feed.
gets him into the finals. Can he finish the grand final off? We're yet to see it.
Brian Smith
All right, so is the Sydney Autumn Carnival his ultimate test? Like,
has to be.
you've been in there long enough now. You've been through enough carnivals
Yep.
now. This is your home turf.
Yep.
Time to produce.
And I think the talk from the trial watchers is that he's producing a lot of nice horses now. So let's judge a few of these. All the new ones that are coming to town.
How
are
long have
going
you been
okay.
saying that about John O'Shea for 10 years though?
No, but he's only been in the job for 18 months, hasn't he? Don't say longer than 18 months.
No, I think
It's 18 months.
18 months.
Yeah, so he's in the baby years.
Yeah,
still.
so no, he came. It's probably even less because he came in when Hawkesbury,
it was
the Hawkesbury meeting.
Yeah, it was.
That was the
it's
change to the
19
baby.
months ago.
No, it's
Okay, so
19
it's pretty
months.
close.
Yeah, that's right.
So, but I'm just saying, he's only just starting to get his.
Yeah.
I'd say the Autumn Carnival is going to be the big tick for him. Whether he makes it or not, I tip he will. Good trainer.
He doesn't have the Group 1 stars though anymore, does he? Like,
Well, they take him
the
off
wait
him.
for age ones, yeah.
Good trainer. He has also got J Mac riding for him.
Good rider. But it's good he's got J-Mac. That's a sign of a good trainer.
Yeah, okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
J-Mac, there he is.
Gamblestown and Medcourt had a 23-length personal turnaround on Saturday.
Yeah, well, Gamblestown, it was Rosehill back to Randwick.
What
Eight
about?
minutes ago.
They tell me that O'Shea was
Yeah, it was
livid that he was forced to take the blinkers off Medcourt because he trialled it with the blinkers off.
Yes, I heard him on the radio.
Okay, what do you mean
He was livid apparently.
But why would he get livid?
I'm saying that if the Medcourt kept the blinkers on, he wouldn't have won.
Okay, but sorry, what's the story about
so
that?
the story is that Medcourt, first up at Rosehill, sits outside the lead and drops out. Required to trial again, and he trialled him without blinkers.
I think
I'd
his
say
quote was, "I never trial my horses with blinkers."
Yeah, there you go. That's right.
So you might
But
look for the girl
he's
from
got to remember that he's getting his ticket to race again in that trial. So the stewards are entitled to say, "You get your ticket back to race, but you have to race the way you've just trialled, in the gear that you just trialled in, because that's how you."
And he was livid.
Unlike John to be livid.
So he's earning $30,000 a week, and he's livid. Can you imagine earning $30,000?
Isn't that something that probably should have been spelled out
He's
before
livid.
the event?
And what did the
That
stewards...
has been the case for several years.
That has been the case. So
What
it's,
is
so it's John's at fault for
so-
not knowing the rules. It's like when you say to a police officer, "I didn't realise it was against the law to run over somebody."
He's probably
They just say, "Well, it is."
He's probably
Ignorance, no excuse.
He's probably thinking that if I trial my 2-year-old or my unraced horse without blinkers, I need special permission to put blinkers on. Or if I trial my unraced horse with blinkers, it must carry the blinkers in the trial. But I mean, this is once again, you're getting your ticket to race.
Yeah,
Or you're
He
reapplying
was
for your
actually
ticket to race.
quite adamant on the radio saying, forget the last run, it was galloped on real badly. And I don't know what the steward's report actually said. I think it did say it was galloped on. He goes, trust me, its legs were like, it got real galloped on, so he was complete forgive on the radio. He gave it a massive push.
Fair enough.
Oh, well done for him.
And do the Winetails team concede to the team Barramilla?
Do they?
Where are we at this? I'm the Barramilla man. Who's the better
I
horse?
think
Barramilla.
everyone's lost interest in the contest after,
Well,
after Barramilla went around.
I haven't.
Like, Winetails continues to be heavily backed. Barramilla was also heavily backed in that race at Canterbury, won by Never Got a Vote, and did 0.
Yeah, that's fine. But we're just sitting nice and... We're in the
think that-
clubhouse. We're on our
I think
third
the team-
beer.
We're leading.
Team Barramilla is in a much happier place
Yes, we are.
than Team Winetails.
But we
Team
haven't got
Winetails.
Well,
much
I think neither of them have actually recorded a victory.
No.
Like, we're both back in the pack.
The original comment was Winetails. How could you ever consider Barramilla in the same class as Winetails?
No, it was Winetails is Barramilla. That was what
Yeah,
you said.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I said, I agree with you.
Yeah,
And then we were chastised.
Team Winetails is conceding.
You got the only thing you've got-
If
you've
you've
got-
conceded, we'll
Yeah.
drop off from
Team
now.
Winetails is
All right,
conceding.
okay.
Fair enough.
All right.
Mind you, I did say Mitigate was going to win the Derby.
Well, it might still. When
That's
we own
right.
it.
It's still got a few
Fucking
months
hell.
of its 3-year-old year. There's how many derbies? There's the WA Derby, which you won't be ready for.
No.
When
There's the South Australian Derby. There's the ATC Derby. There's QTC, Queensland Derby.
Queensland Derby.
No,
Yes, Queensland
KD, wherever it goes for.
Kentucky
And then there'll be the
Derby.
Don't forget the Darwin
Katoomba Derby.
Darwin Derby,
Darwin Derby's not hopeless for us.
No.
right? End of July, like the last meeting in July.
Darwin Derby's us.
Darwin Derby. Queensland Derby, because the Queensland Derby...
Don't edit that. You don't need to edit that. They know. They know I'm joking. Fucking don't record and edit. You two have just edited my whole career because
Oh, yeah.
What's the thing?
Yeah,
We
oh,
never
yeah.
used to edit
Yeah. That's not racist, but I just think I'm superior. That got
you didn't edit that, did you?
No.
I don't know. I think
No, that got there.
you'd be in the boob right now if it wasn't for our
Oh.
That's somewhere to get food.
At least you get a root.
Can you
He's
take?
been desperate to get there.
You know, number
Yeah, that'll be right. Number 4. Where was number 3?
Sorry.
3 and 4 in the same place.
Yeah, same night.
probably so.
Double penetration. Fucking hell. Anyway, yeah, moving on.
Backman returned as a gelding, did the job.
Went-
Yeah, there it
It
is.
went really well actually because it didn't have that like he posied right up for starters. I mean, I'm always a bit iffy about singing the praises of Gerald Ryan horse.
Oh, well, you can't.
No, especially first up
It went
gelding.
good. You can't back it again.
No.
How can you back it again?
No. And
It
look-
went good.
look
But it
for the
is a
parade.
sprinter. I think
Yeah.
Duff said yesterday on the
Yeah.
Thoroughbred Weather, he thought it was a bit more of a mile or a 2,000 metre horse. It's not. So, worked
No,
it out.
yeah, and the old Dal Pearl is when they resume as they've got the new toy with the gelding,
Yeah.
throw everything
I
at
think,
them. There's only, there's
first
only
up
one way
runs are
down.
always some of his better runs.
Yep.
Against much better horses.
Then we got to Tarquin, who did a great job.
Almost as the gelding too. He was and Grunders was the gelding in
Yeah,
that
but
race.
Tarquin wasn't gelded, isn't gelded, is entire. I made a mistake on Friday.
Is
saying,
he?
Yeah.
A couple of people said that though. You sure?
Well, I'm not sure, but I
know some form guides had it, some form guides didn't.
I don't. Well, it wasn't listed as being gelded.
Some other people were telling me it was gilded.
I think I said something about being gelded. I was fast and loose on Friday.
What?
Fast and loose.
Yes.
What? You've been over to my place or something, haven't you?
Right, come on, let's move on. Cape Crusader?
No, triple snits. Let's talk about that. That was that looks
Amazing amount of money for triple snits.
a lot of amount of money. And
Well,
it was
certain people marked it very short, but
Well, I'm just getting back to marking it, and I don't want to talk, but I really felt if you really like that horse on Saturday, triple snits, and you really like it, you're 7-2.
that's really liking it.
Yes.
That was really
Well,
really
it has
liking
traded at 340.
Some people are able to take that 702 and turn it into 6-4. I don't know how they do it.
Well, it can't be 6-4.
No, I can't.
It's a genuine 5 chance.
he is selling
Yeah.
he is selling a car for he's about to buy a $300,000
So he was
car.
6-4.
So he's got some idea.
It's ridiculous. It can't be 6-4. It was a 5 chance who you had a fucking horn for. You can be 7-2.
Yeah.
You can't be 5-2.
And you're not allowed to actually have a horn for it in that race on that day
No.
because it's 1100 to 1400. I'm going to lead.
Wednesday to Saturday.
Well, it's an improving horse. It will look like an improving
It's a
horse. But
5 chance.
still, it's in a race that's torture for it.
Yeah, in fact, I think 5s is liking it a lot. If I was, no, don't put prices on. I would have definitely been 7s.
But
I laid 340 as they jump.
You've got 7-2, 5s, 7s. Hang on, we'll get 10s here in a second with Bullet. You would have got up 10s.
Yeah, you want any fucking more? You...
Just love betting.
I do like betting. Anyway,
I like betting, I like betting.
Is that what I see? That's fucking ill, man.
Betting's really good. Betting's
Cape Crusader.
Cape Crusader, it bounced back from the gutbuster, but probably got the right type of ride and the right type of
It was a
pace
brilliant
and all
ride
that sort
by
of
Adam.
stuff. Yeah,
Ever since I've
his first
taken over his
Saturday,
career.
Right, but the day was hideously against front runners.
Yeah.
Well,
Got the tempo right, Hiram's got the tempo right.
But was the wind like? Because I mean, the wind was the nor'easter that thrashes those horses along the side there. But did that diminish for that race?
I don't know.
good well, but
Good well.
I think
I thought it was a really good win.
I thought it was a really good ride.
Yeah, well, it's the first Saturday win
Mary had
under
it
your
fine.
care.
Yeah, but then Hirono's had something.
Yeah.
Because he got the tempo so right. I mean, I was all over Mary.
He certainly did get the tempo right. I agree with that.
Without seeing the figures, my guess is that I think he's kept going at the same consistent tempo the whole way
That's
through.
what I told you. You don't need to look at any figures. That's what happened. And
what
he built.
And by doing that, he was able to get separation on the field without spending anything.
He did the job. He turned up to Kemley yesterday. They had two good things in Bjorn. They both won. He won a race on Thursday. I'm like, holy fuck, this kid's at about these.
So
you're four in his every last 6 rides.
Commission's just flowing in.
Ever since I've taken over his management.
And how is he
But
going?
he's a hot rider.
Yeah, I really like him too.
But no one, how come he never gets any rides?
Well, you've changed. You're about to change that.
Yeah, well, just give us a call and you're trying to.
Have you had much discussion with Adam
I
about
haven't
it?
spoken to him at all. I'm just his new manager.
The 1,000-metre lottery goes to felines,
Was a fucking
and I think the key to that is, Mark. Now that I've thought about it more, is that 600 to 400 metre piece at Randwick. How it shapes if the leaders separate, that's when they get off.
Yeah.
But I think if they don't and they bunch, and I don't know how you worked it out.
No, I think you're quite entitled. Like lots of people cross out staying races from their betting strategy. They can just go, I'm not doing that race.
Yeah.
No.
Quite entitled to do that with 1,000-metre races
medium
as
or
well.
something.
Yep, exactly. You and I'll just keep talking, Mark. La Speciale, we mentioned for 2. It was very, very well backed.
They're in trouble.
Yeah, well, it's a promising horse, La Speciale, isn't it?
It's a good
Like,
horse.
it went really well there.
Yeah.
You know, it just found a
could do with
horse-rider combination
it could
that
do with a bit of a
really
feed.
desperately wanted it.
I don't want to
Do you-
back it any more times.
I thought it was probably. I expected it to be a bit more tuned up than it was. I thought it was probably one more run off. I thought. Yeah, you're looking at that. You'll like that. Yeah, I thought it was still that, and might have told that last little bit when it came down to the 12th round.
That's Portelli, isn't it?
No, that's Dicky.
Oh, Dicky. Same colours, same group.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And Diamonds and On Starshaft. Anyone want to talk about that?
Well, let's talk about the country race because the Greg Bennett horse was heavily backed with the non-sexist choice of rider.
Yes, non-sexist choice. Well done for Greg Bennett for not being sexist.
Would
Apart from all
you
those other
say
filthy
watching that
trainers from the
race
Shell Pay.
that there was Clearly Innocent went around at 270.
Yes.
It was probably 7 to 4 on to have what happened to it happen.
Okay, good point. It was easy to oppose.
At the price it was.
Like,
And it
I
felt
mean,
such-
just
yeah.
every time I watch that race, I just go, how are you ever not going to have that happen to you?
You're going to need luck.
You're going to need a hell of a lot of luck with
Yes.
a rider that you're not going to back to find that luck.
No.
You know, she goes okay when the conditions are right, but you really
You're
need.
just saying the keys in the bowl there. That's big, mate. Is she just going up the road and coming back for the keys in the bowl party?
She's
or-
a mother, so you know she doesn't.
Yeah, it's the.
She's
That's.
beautiful girl. Who's that?
Hang on, we've
No,
left
no,
it.
I don't know, but
Yeah, they often don't know at those
Doesn't
parties,
know
Glenn.
yet.
It's just.
can I just say
Just-
around
Yeah,
here,
that's part
around
of the
here,
thrill of it.
around here, the MILFs have moved to DILFs.
What did Dills mean?
Dads, I'd like to fuck.
Oh, you're one of those, are you?
There are guys around here that talk about DILFs.
Oh my god.
So it's puffy around here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really confused now. Should I be moving in here or running from here?
Oh, I don't think you do.
Yeah, you better run away.
Yeah,
Okay.
Run away.
Yeah, I
and
think
never
Sam
return.
Sam Clinton on leaders, that's her go in life, and then it's a little bit limited after that. Isn't it?
Yeah, I think she struggles with the just looking at her talk too.
Apparently, she's the girlfriend of the bloke who trained the winner.
Oh, right,
Yes,
the Undertaker, they call him, Tim McIntosh.
What do they call him, the Undertaker?
G. Clark's told a very, very funny story on after when T. McIntosh appeared on the screen there in his tie, and his, you know,
Black suit?
he didn't have a black suit. But you remember how he used to ride all those horses for Pat Farrell?
Yeah.
And they never ever won.
Right.
Pat was known to refer to Tim as the Undertaker.
I still don't get it.
Oh,
What
no,
does that mean?
yeah, I know, yeah. That's all
Oh,
we
he'll
need.
bury her?
That's all we need to, yes. Okay.
I still don't get it.
Oh, well, we'll just say end of part 2.
End of part 1, isn't it?
Part 1. Part 1.